only just for us to hang out and chill for my birthday thing. Like I want to hang out with my online friends.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Well,
Yeah,
early
no, my
birthday.
Eve.
Early birthday.
Happy birthday.
Went to the salon today to get my nails redone because they fucked up yesterday.
It looks cute. I like them.
It's cute.
Yesterday I went and it hadn't even been like a whole like hour after I like dried them or whatever, and I went to like my bag to get something and they all got messed up and shit.
No.
How are they still?
Huh?
He got them redone today.
How were they still wet before? If you messed them up, if it's
I
still
don't know. Well,
How,
no, it
long,
hadn't been
how long had it been? Because that seemed like a long time for your nails to still be wet. They got fast acting spray now. I don't know what's going on.
They didn't put that on it. They didn't.
Well,
they did the fan. They like put the fan on it.
Oh no!
I like touched to make sure that they weren't messed up before I left, and they weren't like messed up from like a simple. Like,
I swear they put a mist in that thing because your nails don't never be dry. Come out still wet, dripping, soft
Well,
out.
I went to the place to get my haircuts this time, and I got it. I was like, let me get this new color, retouch. My mom paid for it.
Okay. Come through. I'm tired.
I feel that. I'm tired. I didn't sleep last night.
What?
No.
No. You need to rest.
I don't know what you was doing where you wasn't sleeping, but
I just couldn't. I was watching TV and shit.
Oh.
Huh, princess.
That's tomorrow. We're one of my best friends tomorrow. We're gonna have. I don't know what they have planned.
we going to a strip club.
I doubt it.
Ask them. Mass strip club. You know.
I doubt it. None of us got money like that. Y'all broke.
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but then I said, you know what?
What was it?
What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that this is the perfect time for strippers that aren't that attractive to still make money because they got the masks on.
Yes.
But you're just looking at the body anyway. See, now
Exactly.
That is true though.
I'm just making sure that the everybody gets a check at the end of the day now. That's
The thing is, the
That's
body
that's
still gotta look right. Like the face is okay. Like the mask will cover the face.
Right.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
That's what I'm
Club looking at faces. I'm trying to look at big asses.
Wait, are you going to a strip club?
Huh? No.
Oh, I was like,
We going? We going? What's that? We going?
Yeah,
No, it's
no.
the princess and the frog outside. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Not in this pandemic.
Oh.
Let me get something real quick.
And it's snowing this weekend again, y'all. And I just
It don't snow in California. We ain't gonna worry about that.
where are you? Where are you based?
Philly.
I thought we were.
It's been snowing. No, it's been snowing for the last 2 weeks.
No, just
It's not just like
just us on this side is in California. The other person right here ain't in California. The rest of us is in California.
I
yeah.
know the snow is horrible. Well, look,
It's so much.
This is what you got me, Princess. You bought it like at the end of January.
So much.
The-
I hate snow. What is
Oh,
it?
I'm glad.
Ooh.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You got me the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy box set.
Oh, that's cool.
I love these covers too.
Yeah, I
I
like
like a lot of good
those.
things about that series.
I'm glad you like the covers, Paco, and it's your birthday, and I love you. But those covers are ugly as fuck. I'm just saying.
I think they're pretty because
Wait, let me see. Maybe I just think the box is cute. Let me see the actual covers.
I'm trying to pull them out.
I knew that. I was just making sure we was on the same page.
That bitch, like, painted some stuff, right, and then turned on the black light. That's what that looked like.
Like this is the first one.
That's cute.
I like this one. You
Me
don't like
too.
this one?
It's giving me blue Alucard.
Yeah, like I like it because it's
Yeah.
giving me like a futuristic witchy vibes.
Mhm.
That
But
No.
is. They look real anime-esque.
That one's cute.
I like that. Well, I don't like that lace front though.
I like that one.
Oh,
And I like the like weapons, the side, the blades and shit.
I think the lace front should have been a different color with that red dress, but you know,
Well,
she looks like a reverse Haitian flag, and it's too much for me.
Not a reverse.
I can't.
It's been such a long day. I haven't had no interaction all day. It's just been
I've been trying.
it's too much.
I know. I totally forgot about those. I was so scared. Oh, that's cute.
I know, Malia got me Wizard of Oz set, and it's so pretty and shiny. Like
I didn't buy that, right?
That's cute. That's giving me Yu-Gi-Oh.
Malia.
I like that.
I didn't know that they were that big.
Because this is like 3 books put together.
Oh, okay.
The whole Wizard of Oz like trilogy or a whole series combined.
Ooh.
That's nice.
The Wizard of Oz is a trilogy?
No, it's like a 7-8 book series.
Who got that much to talk about?
I like
You
it. I
talking about
love
Dorothy
it.
and Toto and them?
Right.
Yeah, and then, like the Queen of Oz returns and shit, and she
That was a
trapped in
queen?
Yeah. The wizard had like kidnapped her as a child and sold her to a witch, and the witch turned her to a boy.
Damn.
This is a lot of information.
And then there's a whole
You read this series?
Yes. Hey.
Hey, happy birthday. Happy
You know, I
birthday.
read the Wizard of Oz series back in the day when I was a little kid. Like middle school.
I haven't read it. I didn't know it was a book series.
Yeah, no, it's old, but it's
Malia.
like you got a lot of those people that are like, I love Alice in Wonderland, and I've got like 8 editions of Alice in Wonderland. For me, it's all about Oz.
I hate Alice in Wonderland.
It's not for me.
Alice in Wonderland was my fave.
I have a lot of hates. I need to be more positive. Let's be more positive.
The 2021 goal.
My life,
Read these Wizard of Oz books.
I know, so
my life.
I'm so shocked.
yeah, it's a good classic. That's my favorite classic.
Wow.
Paco, do you have a trivia for us?
Not really, because like I said I was gonna get one, but I was busy watching TV and watching random like TikTok shit.
Who expected you to be organized? I didn't expect this. So
I mean, yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing, so
No, he was just thinking about it. And so
I was like, there should be a way we could play a game or something, but
we're playing drinking game. I got water.
I can get water.
I got this yeah. That'll get us to drink more water. I second that.
Oh, you got your cupcake drink, right?
Look, I have this 10-hour training to do, which is what I'm going to use this sprint time for,
Yes.
which means I will not be partaking in that really strong wine. It's too much.
It's not for me.
The percentage, I looked at it, I said, why didn't I look at this in the stove? Because
So, Princess, you know how I was complaining about Fake Rate? How they take forever? Why did like the minute their past item sale went off, I bought some stuff?
No, you bet not have. I did the same thing. But that's not the point. Was that the point?
I had to get the Nahir plushie from the Devabot trilogy.
Nah, I got the third one in the David Bad.
Ooh.
Because I was like, they
Okay.
had it back, so I was like, might as well just go ahead and purchase that. And I purchased like a Polar Award and like all this other thing, but I was still like, as I was checking, I was like, still fuck Fake Crate as I was checking.
I feel that. Cause I'm like, I want my Cassian plushie that I got for Silver Flames.
I
don't complain when these plushies come in 2027. I will just be looking right at y'all just
I don't give a fuck about them plushies. I just want my book. That's all I want.
My same message applies.
Two boxes, and them bitches ain't even.
Look, You doing a lot of yelling right now for someone who's gonna yell at me next month for doing the same thing. Okay.
I'm waiting for the Illumicrate ones. The Illumicrate Akatar box.
Same.
You know, I haven't finished Silver Flames yet. I haven't been in a reading mood, really.
Why are you saying
Me either.
I'm currently reading like A Court of Silver Flames, but I'm only in like I'm 100 pages into that. But I'm reading Winter of the Witch, which is the third book in the Bear and the Nightingale trilogy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't know why I said bub.
Oh, Princess! This book got steamy. The Bear and the Nightingale trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
It got steamy.
Got some sex. I'm down. Got some sex.
They started. You gave her spoilers? I don't know if you were planning to read that series.
No, go ahead.
They started putting. They didn't have any scenes together, but they had the bear from the bad guy from the first one and the priest, kind of together.
Okay, I'm in here for this.
I wasn't ready. It's like it was evil and toxic, but I was like, I'm here for it.
Wait. Speaking of which, okay, I'm almost done. Like literally, I only have like 30 pages left of what is that book called? Hold on. Wicked Saints? It's called Wicked Saints?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By Emily A. Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan. Yeah,
so
Wicked Saints.
bomb. So
It's good.
bomb. So good. Oh my gosh. I'm like, hello? Malachi can get it. He can get it. Like, so.
I finished Ruthless Gods like in the beginning of the month. I love that series. I don't know why I held off on it. I've had it forever.
I held off because BookTube was talking shit. That's why I held off. But
I don't know why I did, because like they talk shit about Serpent and Dove.
I didn't hear anything. Okay, I heard good things about Wicked Saints from Asha on my Twitter page, but I didn't hear anything bad about it. I don't know if it's
a lot of big booktubers that I followed back in the day that I'm not super active on anymore. They were like trashing it when it came out.
Oh, but why? Like, what was...
I think BookTube goes through its like flows of like, oh, this is really, really good, hype, and then like when people actually read it, you know, because BookTube for some odd reason don't read books that they talk about, you know what I mean? But after they read it, I'm not taking shots or anything. I'm just saying. But after they read it, then it's like, oh no, like so it's like, woo, you know what I mean?
That was kind of how I felt for These Violent Delights, where I gave like, because we didn't do our live show, but it was good, but I was expecting to go and loving it.
I saw somebody talk about it and said it loved it.
Huh?
Go ahead, Melinda.
I was gonna say, so you were like overhyped.
Yeah, I felt like These Violent Delights got really overhyped. I mean, to be fair, it had bugs, and I don't do bugs.
Okay.
So you trying to get us all canceled because you talk about people's favorite book right now? Like,
I liked it. I also gave Addie LaRue 3 stars.
So you trying to get all of us super canceled, okay? Like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this, okay? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm leaving.
Y'all know I stay tardy for the party, so I don't even know these books y'all talking about. But yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been in a reading slump, so like after A Court of Silver Flames, I've been just laying in bed watching TV. Like I'm not in a reading mood. Like I'm trying, but it's just not really. I'm not enjoying anything I'm reading right now.
Yeah, me either. I just been watching anime and
playing
video games.
I've just been rewatching Boss Burgers. And
I'm obsessed with
I love Boss Burgers.
I love that show. It's my favorite.
I've been obsessed with WandaVision. That and Drag Race are like my top shows.
I have to catch up on those. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so I've been like,
do not make me nerd out on live. I get real excited. Don't.
Okay, we can talk about it later. We can talk about it later because I'm on episode 13. That's the last episode that Crunchyroll. That's the last episode Crunchyroll has subbed. So then next, I have to make sure the next 7 episodes I can really pay attention to because they're gonna be dubbed. Then I have to read the subtitles. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't find it subbed right now. So my friend had come over on Sunday, and I was like, "Have you started this?" She was like, "No, I was waiting for you." And I was like, "Girl, I'm almost done. What you doing?" So then we had to watch the first 2 episodes together to get her into it. And girl, I need to finish because at this point,
Yep.
What's up?
that's it.
What's up?
Oh, hi, Broger. Remember when my dog came up yesterday? I was on a call with Malia, and the dog comes in the room with a chicken leg, and I'm like, "Where did you get the chicken leg?" And she looks at me and walks downstairs with it.
Dogs be tripping. He always too much.
Where did you get the chicken leg?
He got to be in every single thing. Like, oh, they got to see me. Like, nobody cares.
They gotta remember.
Nobody cares.
I exist.
Yeah, my dog is so dramatic. When we first got her, the day we got her, like we got her when she was a baby, but like she went up all close to my mom's cat, and I saw the distance between them. So like the cat was not super close. Like I saw the cat swipe, but it did not hit the dog. Like you could see the air between them, and the dog goes arr, 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 and like slams her head against the wall. Like I'm like, okay, drama queen. She's like, arr, arr, like he didn't touch you.
He was getting ready. He was feeling the effects, the pressure, Just feeling it. Feeling it.
Okay, like just you scandalosa.
I'm in a reading slump as well. I literally have only finished 2 books this month, and that's not like me at all. 2? Who the fuck only reads 2 books? Like, I mean, I wasn't expecting y'all to actually answer that. Like, hold on. Like I normally read about 10 to like 12 books a month, and I've only read 2, and I'm just like, what is happening right now?
Oh no, that's me this whole month. I think what helps me. But like I think I've only been reading at most maybe like a novella or like something simple or small. But I'm just in reading some. I don't know what it is.
If it wasn't for that like mini 24-hour readathon we tried, I tried earlier this month, I don't know if I would finish any.
Try
Yeah.
is the word. That's the word.
Huh?
Try.
Yeah.
I mean, I finished. How many books did I finish? I finished. One was I only had like 100 pages left, but then I finished Wings of Ebony, a comic, and I got most of the last book in A Curse to Dark and Lonely finished.
How was Wings of Ebony?
I liked it. At first it was gonna be a 3 stars, but once I got to like the halfway point, I bumped it up to 4 stars.
She's like extremely active on TikTok, so that's why I was curious.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I think
It
I
gave
picked
me a
that
real,
book
like-
for next month.
Not superhero, but just still Black Lightning vibe. If I had to compare it to anything, if you guys seen Black Lightning, the show,
Mhm.
it had that energy vibe to it, which I liked because I liked the first season of Black Lightning. I need to watch some more of that because I love China.
Y'all see my hair in its natural fucking state right now? This is not the business.
What's wrong with it?
I hate it so much.
Your hair?
I watched it because I was like, oh, I'm gonna braid it. I'm gonna braid it. So I watched this so I could braid it. I did 3 braids and was like, you know what? God didn't make me for this. God didn't make me for this. Like,
I
No.
love it.
It takes me like at least 3 days to braid my hair. But like the first time I did like 2 and then I was like, fuck this. And I chopped it off. I was like, I can't do this.
right? That's what I'm saying. I was just like, nah. And I bought all that hair. I bought hella hair and was like, I'm about to sit down. I'm about to watch some stuff. I like parted it and stuff. It was like, yeah. It took me like an hour to do 3, and I was like, nope.
You got to give yourself a few days. I give myself about 4 days. If it's a long weekend, I'm like, all right, bet I'm finna buy these, 15 packs of hair because it's 3 packs for $5.99, and then you get home and you start, and then it takes about 4 days.
I had this little bun.
Yeah.
I did the front and then I did the back. But like for like 3 days, I had that bun that I would just hide.
You do around. You do perimeter until
I can't. I just can't do it no more. I'm too
I'm in
old.
circumference. Talking about some perimeter. Lord Jesus. Y'all know what I meant.
I'm too old. I just can't do it. I used to be able to do it when I was younger, but I just can't do it no more. I'm not made for it. God didn't make me for this. He was like, nah, you pay people to do your hair. I'm like, you right. My bad.
That's how I feel about work. Going into work, I'm like, I wasn't built for menial labor.
That part.
Same. Same.
I looked at my mom. I was like, why couldn't I have been born into a rich family? Like,
Right.
That part.
I asked mom the same thing. I was like, why didn't you fuck with a white man? And I was mixed and nothing. Like, come on. Like, what's up, mom? What's up?
That part.
She was like,
All
I didn't.
that.
She was like, I didn't know. My dad. I was like, fuck, mom.
I was like, what did I tell my dad one day? I got off of work after a long day, and I was like, God, when I grow up, I want to be like just a housewife, basically. And he's all like, he said, you still got to work if you're a housewife? I said, I want to be like, Mom, stay home and watch TV all day.
And you gotta be a housewife and work a different way. You know, you gotta work a different way that we can't talk about on the stream, but you know, different.
PG-13. I'm really loving that wig though. The vibe, you're giving me like Raven vibes.
Oh yes, I love Raven.
I like this lavender.
Oh, you see?
Thank you.
Y'all met Raven from Teen Titan?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Raven. My mind went, that's so Raven.
That's what I was thinking about.
So 2 levels. It works on both levels. Okay.
You know what?
I thought it was just me because I was like, like.
Where I was at, but someone said like, "Can't you see?" And me and one other person were like, "That's so Raven." Have you guys watched or checked out the new show?
Raven's Home?
Yeah.
Nope.
I have.
I checked
it's
it out.
good.
So yeah, I thought it was good.
It's good. It's super cute. It's about her. She has these twins. Her and Devon got married and then had twins and then they got divorced. And so she's raising the twins and the brother's psychic, but the sister isn't. So he's like trying to keep it a secret from her. And so he's trying to keep it a secret from his sister and his mom. And so, but like Raven obviously knows. And so now he's like trying to keep it away from like his sister and his friends, and then basically how Raven had to tell her friends, and then they started seeing the future and getting into sticky situations. She still dresses up. It's a cute little show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Chelsea in it because I guess like
Chelsea lives with her with
stole all her money and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I don't fuck with Raven Simone, so
okay. Yeah. Post, yes, you are correct.
I mean, I like her in the Cheetah Girls, and before all that, that's cool and everything. I still be listening to, look, I forgot I'm live, but whatever. I still be listening to the Cheetah Girls on soundtracks and stuff. You know, dope.
Cheetah Girls was a hit.
It was dope. But as soon as she said, "Oh, I'm from every continent in Africa besides," girl, no.
Yeah, I remember when she was on the View or whatever.
I was like.
It was the dark white for me. Bowser.
I got scared. I saw someone like walk by, and I was like,
"Was that your dog?"
Right.
What was it when we was just me and you, Malia? When I was like, "Is that gunshots or fireworks?" In my background.
He like paused and then he looked over and then he said that, and I was like, I was just frozen. I was like, I don't know.
Like when I say I live in the ghetto.
Okay.
I never know when it's gunshots or fireworks. Like
me neither.
You gotta wait for like the sound.
They sound the same. One time my grandmama came in my room and she was like, "Put your windows down because they shooting." And I was like, "Okay." And then my mom came in and she was like, "It's just fireworks." And I was like, "Look, grandma said
fireworks has that, like, at the end of the sound, the fireworks has that like dizzle kind of like
yeah. It's less of a pop, you know.
I remember our first live on when we did the book club. Remember we all got worried?
Oh yeah. Wait, Coco, you weren't in that live, but
no, she wasn't.
We were on live, and then there was just some gunshots outside, and they could hear it. And I had to go look outside real quick.
Yeah, she went to leave, and so Paco, and then Princess.
We're about like the this shit happened because we were talking about it.
We were just sitting there like, so should we stop the live? Like we're all just sitting there like, what should we do?
Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, just have to go. Do a little check, make sure everything good.
That's crazy.
I was like, yeah,
Wow.
that was our first live, so.
Yeah, that was I think our first time like talking and chilling.
That's real crazy.
We were like, "Do we end it?"
Nah.
So
Wow.
I commissioned art, or like I bought one of Sunny's paintings, and it came today.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
Oh, that is
That's
pretty.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks so nice. I cannot paint that well.
You could if you want to.
I could try.
With practice,
I was
you can
born.
do anything with practice.
I was born to draw stick figures wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
My talents lie elsewhere.
Oh, I see you over there. Elsewhere, you ain't slick.
I don't know what those talents are yet because I can't sing. If I could sing, it'd be over for everybody.
Period.
I've been extra as hell. I'd be singing every damn thing.
So, what was your worst read so far?
Oh, my worst read.
Of 2021?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
That's hard.
Was it what's its name? The one we were reading for the first readathon?
Oh, you're right. You're right. You know what, Paco? I was looking at my February pile, and then I didn't look at my January pile yet. You're correct. They Wish They Were Us by Jennifer Goodman, whatever.
Oh, I've never heard that one. What happened?
You want to know what happened?
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Okay, main character. I want to say her name is Jess. I'm gonna call her Jess.
Okay.
She's a senior at this high school, and she's part of this secret society where, like, if you join, you have to go through this hazing ritual when you're a freshman, and then you have like special access to this app that tells you every answer to every single test you're gonna take. So it guarantees you like an Ivy League scholarship, and like, you know what I'm saying? But she's very much like, oh, I'm there on scholarship and I don't need to cheat on my test. Girl, it don't matter if I'm smart or not. I'm finna use that thing to cheat on my test just in case. But, you know, ain't got nothing to do with me. So freshman year, her best friend Sheila dies at their hazing ritual, and her boyfriend admitted to it. But now 3 years later, Graham's in prison and he's filing for appeal, and so his sister hits up Jess and is like, well, you know, he didn't do this, you need to help me find the truth. And she's sitting here trying to find the truth, and baby, when I tell you, I knew the truth already by chapter 4, because she's talking to somebody and she's like, oh, like, this is what happened, Graham might be innocent or whatever, and this person's just like, oh, don't worry about that. When you finally get to college, we can finally be together, because she had this crush on this guy Adam. And while she's talking about this whole case and why she feels like she needs to go see if this is real or whatever, and try to get this innocent man out of jail or whatever. So Graham apparently is in there because they dared him, because they find out your biggest fear and then they use that against you as your hazing ritual. So I guess his biggest fear was not having to go to jail, but then they forced him to admit to this murder or whatever. So then he ended up in jail. And so I'm reading this book like, okay, but I already know who did it, because he's telling you, you're telling him you want to investigate, and he's like, oh no, let's divert this discussion and talk about something else entirely, because you don't need to do that. And I'm just like, that is the first sign that somebody's doing that they're the person who really did the crime, right? So I'm just reading this book like, just tell me he did it. Just tell me he did it. And now, he did it? Cool. Like, it was just such a waste of time, child. It was,
wow.
it was giving me Pretty Little Liars filler episodes teased.
Ooh, not filler.
So
Yeah. Okay. That's a bit. You know what? I feel like
I'm sorry.
I haven't read most. Like I've read mysteries that I kind of like, but for thrillers, I haven't found one that I really like because either they're disappointing or easily predictable. Like I feel like, or it's probably because I only read a couple in the past couple of years, but I feel like I haven't found one that is really good.
Mhm.
What about
I think-
your? Oh,
Oh.
no, keep going, Paco.
I think my worst read of this year has been like the Scarlet Witch comic I read, and it was mainly more disappointing than like a bad read because like the comic got canceled or whatever. But just they had set some really interesting plot threads in there, but they wrapped it up poorly.
Oh yeah.
Like they had some really interesting ideas, but like half of it was filler. And then the other half was like interesting, but just the filler was more prevalent.
What about the best read? What's your best read so far?
Oh, might be Black Sun. Let me look. I mean, okay, so it's Black Sun. Probably Winter of the Witch will be up there. Because when I tell you this book, and then Vile, So Bold and Deadly, I gave it 4 stars, I think. And hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, Court of Silver Flames.
Okay.
What you guys?
I haven't read nothing, so I mean, okay. I mean, like aside from the 2 books we had, I mean, you know how that go. Just those.
My favorite so far is A Dowry of Blood. That is 100% my favorite book of the so far. It's really small, but I didn't expect there to be so much packed into the book. I really love the idea of like it's not about Dracula, it's about Dracula's brides, and it's about how he's very like in this he's created this kind of relationship, but her writing is so lyrical. And then at the end, the ending was just so beautifully done. I like that one.
I'm probably gonna have us call this the end around 7 because I was looking at the time and I know I got to go down for dinner soon.
Okay.
So 7. So basically, like that's like 20 more minutes.
Okay.
I don't know if Danny and them are coming. They might get busy, but it's all right. This is just a chill, fun thing.
My favorite books. I have 3 so far, and I all read them this month. So, The Book of Longings, The City We Became.
Ooh, you finished it?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And Black Girl Unlimited. Not many people have talked about that book, but I really think everybody needs to read it.
What is it called?
Black Girl Unlimited. It just I can't even explain it, but like just know it's just so good. So quotable. So good.
Okay. So nice.
And it's short too.
Okay, could I have something? So I don't know if you guys are huge superhero fans, but I love superheroes and like comic book movies, and I'm so happy because they just casted a new Supergirl for the like movies, and they've casted a Latina actress.
Ooh,
I'm excited for it.
We
I know we're getting
it.
Miss America and Marvel. Okay, sorry, I got a message from my sister.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And then I know so Miss America is coming to Marvel, and then I think they're doing a Blue Beetle movie. So I'm just like Latin representation. I'm happy for it.
We love to see it.
Absolutely.
And like I said, if you guys aren't watching WandaVision, that show's so good.
I really need to watch it because I've been hearing like that every single actor and actress is amazing, like phenomenal in the series, and I was just like,
it really is.
I've just been busy. I'm trying to pick one weekend where I can just sit and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got some of the songs stuck in my head from it, like the theme songs, because they do like theme songs every episode.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
You know, it's like a homage to like old TV shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got the songs stuck in my head.
I might just get Disney Plus this like after this live and watch it because
Yes.
Because I
And we got to do our Marvel movie watch along.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I have Disney Plus and I haven't watched it either. So if you don't want to, I mean, I don't know if there's a free trial, but if you don't want to like pay for it, I'll watch it with you.
I was muted. Don't be muted.
I muted you in case I didn't want, like, if you were talking and you guys said,
You didn't want a personal, yeah.
I didn't want your business out there. I was trying to, like, just in case.
Oh no, we weren't talking about that. He had a bad day at work, so
Oh.
I was just like, fuck off. Like,
But yeah, I was saying, I told them earlier, probably ended around like 7, maybe 7:20. So we're not on too long, because I do have to go down for dinner sooner or later. Whenever I get yelled at.
who wants to eat? I'm just kidding.
What are we having? It's Filipino food for dinner today. What is it called?
I was gonna ask what your
That's all I know.
least and favorite books for you, because I know I asked everybody else.
This year?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I mean, I haven't really read many books this year because I kind of been slacking on my math.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I just told my husband too. Actually, it was like, I was like, I haven't read much this so far. He's like, so what? And I'm like, nah, ain't no so what. So, okay, least favorite, I guess, would probably be Ghost Squad by Bel Ortega. And favorite, okay. Most surprising would be Whisper Me a Love Song, which was a manga. And probably favorite would be Black Sun.
Ooh. Good choice.
Okay.
Where do you think Wicked Saint's gonna fall on that from where you're at?
I mean, I don't feel like Wicked Saints is better than Black Sun. Definitely not. Kind of difficult to
comparing a trap.
But like it's there's so much political intrigue, and I'm just like eating it up. I'm just like salivating.
What do you think of? Oh, continue. Sorry.
What?
No, I was saying speaking of political intrigue, what do you think of City of Brass?
I'm not that far into it. I'm not that far into it. I'm only like right here because like literally the last time I read it, that was the last time I read it. But I am loving the relationship or the interaction between Nari.
Yeah, Nari.
And the Jin guy. He's like their interactions with each other is so fucking dope and it's so good. But the political intrigue in Wicked Saints is just so good. And then like snippets, like the snippets before the chapters and stuff, also really, really good.
Like the world building.
I'm extremely confused, which I don't like that at all. I don't like being confused, but I'm extremely confused on what the hell is happening. Like I'm like, what is happening? So like basically just I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all or anything, but basically just like Nadia can speak to the gods, like right. So in this world, it's like there's two separate sides of this war. There's the people who praise the gods and think that like they're all power beings and stuff like that, right? And then there's the people the blood mages who don't praise the gods.
Not you. Continue. My bad.
Who don't praise the gods is the blood mages, right? They don't praise gods, they do blood magic, which this side thinks that that's like heresy. That's like, no, totally, the gods grant you all your power. They do everything for you. Like, that's the gods and stuff, right? But, so Nadia, so-called, is the only person who's able, or she's like a cleric, and she's the only person who's able to speak to the gods using like prayer beads type of thing, right? And like they're in her head and like they give her like a different language and stuff like that. Like, but there's something happened later on in which now she fell in love with this guy, or she's falling for this guy. Not fell in love, but she's falling for this guy, and now she's like questioning everything. And now there's like some growth stuff going on over there, and I'm just like, wait, what's happening, girl? But I'm not really against anybody, which is the same issue I had with Black Sun. I'm not against anybody. I'm just like, I want everybody to be happy, but they're all like on different sides of the spectrum of what's going on. Like, so I'm just like, I love you all. I wanted a relationship with Seraphim, which is like the prince of like the blood mage people or whatever. But there's just a lot of things going on. But like she it's so good. It's so good. I'm just like,
I love Seraphim's my favorite.
Seraphim's your favorite. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. But it's so good. I highly recommend it. But obviously, trigger warnings for self-harm, obviously. Because
blood magic.
Blood magic.
It's very gory. Like, if you are not a person who likes like gore, go in there knowing that it's gory.
Oh, well, I love gore, so I might check this out. I'm a Tokyo Ghoul fan, so.
I read the first one, and I think I was too lost to continue, maybe. I don't know. I hear that it's really good, though, but I'm just like,
I think the goriest, well, actually, it's not that I read it, but the goriest anime I watched was Iniesky. I don't know if any of y'all watched that.
I haven't seen it. What's it called again? Say it again.
Iniesky. So
yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's about this old man and this teenager. They find themselves at the park, right? And like the very first episode, they get killed at the park by aliens. But then the aliens were like, "Oh fuck, we can't show that we messed up to our superiors or something like that." So they get rebuilt, but they're rebuilt using alien technology. So they're basically like killer machines or like. But the old man is the main character, and it's funny because it's like they're polar opposites. The teenager uses his ability to basically massacre everybody, and it's so gory. There's like a whole bunch of this blood and like a lot of really disturbing scenes. But the old man, he's just so precious. He's trying to like heal everybody at the hospital every night, and then just like tries to save everybody. But the animation style, I was like, it just shows everything.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Right.
Yeah.
My favorite animes at the moment are Black Clover and My Hero Academia.
I love My Hero Academia. Oh my gosh, absolutely.
I've never seen. I'm slacking on anime. The last one I watched was the one that was like all over TikTok not too long ago. The like poker school one.
Yes,
Guru.
my show. That is my show.
That's the last one I watched, and I watched that before. And I watched that like a year ago. I watched it before I hit TikTok, but I was like, it was random. I just randomly started watching it. I was just like,
So good.
What the hell is going on?
So good.
Yep.
This is my brother got me recently, just randomly.
Oh my, it's Deku. Oh my gosh.
I
That's
don't
what.
know.
We love Deku. We have to protect Deku at all costs.
Yes, like
We must.
We have to. Us and Todoroki.
Yeah.
I like Bakugo though. Okay, what are you talking about Bakugo though?
Oh, he alright. I'm still mad at him.
Relaxed. Not too much on the goat. Chill out.
I'm still mad at him, but
Not
I
too
love
much on
him.
the
I'm
goat.
still mad though.
Mm.
Because he gotta stop treating Deku like that.
Yeah.
He's just jealous. He doesn't know how to control his emotions. He's a Capricorn. He don't know how to access or process. It's okay.
I mean, look at his mom. Look at his mom.
Right. Look at his dad. Look.
But I still want them to become besties, which I think they will eventually.
Well, I mean, they were besties when they were younger, but then they fell off because Deku didn't have a quirk.
Yeah, but that's disrespectful.
But then he still got into the school, so he was like, "How you got here?" Like he thought that for once he'd be better at Deku than something, but they equals. He don't know how to explain that. Look, let me write a paper on it.
Yeah, but still, he bullied him his whole life.
And then, like, you cannot tell me the Kirishima and Bakudo don't got something going on.
Oh, no, they do. They definitely do. They definitely do.
Suits in the movie.
They listen. And the whole class knows it too.
Ooh,
I was like,
no
oh,
class.
the whole class know it. The whole class.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
I don't know none y'all talking about.
I'm still waiting for another season. Like, it's been years and I'm still waiting on it.
Ooh,
Wait,
right.
Another season of what?
Right, shit.
That was a part-timer.
Oh yeah.
I
love
started
that
on that.
Huh?
No, I love that.
Yeah, the Muros Mononoke. There's not another season of that one. Dead Man Wonderland. I haven't seen another season of that one. I gotta think about all the ones I watched. Like, I have a list, but so far I haven't seen anything yet.
And then, have anybody watched Black Clover?
No, because I couldn't get past the animation. But
Black Clover.
Black Clover's so good. They've got some of the best female like characters in an anime, like in a shoujo anime. The female characters actually do shit.
Wow.
okay.
Okay. I watched, I think it was called Hakuoki, where it was about this girl who's basically a demon, but she hides it. So she's trying to find her father who went missing, and she ends up at this, like, I forgot what it was called. So it's kind of like a reverse harem anime. So she ends up, being taken in by all these guys who are kind of like bodyguards. I know I'm not describing it right. But anyways, she's a demon. She's a whole ass demon. But the whole series and the movie, she doesn't do nothing. Like, they're all defending her and dying one by one. And she's a demon who can heal. And I'm just like, that was the most useless character.
Wow.
I was like, I get that, like, she doesn't want to, like, side with the demons or anything. But, like, people are dying and getting bodied. She just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Dying, getting bodied.
Wow. I can't. Now I want to see it just to laugh, just to roast it.
I was just frustrated. I was like, all of my attractive men are dying.
I don't know about any of this stuff.
What you watch lately, Princess, besides the anime?
I don't watch any. I don't have the time. Literally, either I'm reading, which has not been happening, or I'm playing video games, which has definitely been happening, or I'm watching BookTube, which has been taking over my life, or documentaries, which is also taking over my life.
Oh yeah, I showed Maurice this documentary that I mentioned it. It was called "Don't Fuck with Cats."
Yeah.
So, like, that documentary is so fucked up. I was just like,
a lot of people were obsessed with it when COVID first started. For home stuff, when people actually was being home serious and stuff. But a lot of people was obsessed with that, and like the Tiger King one as well.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah,
I never watched it.
I watched the first. I don't have time to watch fucking white people be dumb.
I didn't finish it, so I was just like, I don't know. Everybody irritated. I was just kind of like, why?
Then what was I watching recently? I mean, like, Drag Race and just WandaVision, really, like I said before, are like my main things I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get more into gaming.
As you should.
I don't play enough.
I told you to download Apex. It's free.
I will. I just downloaded DC Universe Online, though.
Download Apex. It's free, and you can go into like training and like pick a gun, or you could like hit me up and be like, "Hey, princess, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Do you want to run a couple rounds with me?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, let's do this." Like,
because I like fighting games.
Oh, okay.
I like Mortal Kombat, and Injustice 2 is my game.
Injustice was dope. They're not my type anymore, but it's dope.
Then I want to buy a Switch.
You should.
That's my next big purchase is the Switch. Because I was gonna might have moved out, but that didn't plan out. So I'm like, ooh, the money that I was gonna use for that. The Switch looks nice.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the light or the regular one?
I don't know. It depends. If I see a pretty light, I might just get a pretty light.
You could just get a regular one and then fucking skin it.
See, the thing is, I know me already. I'm not going to use the Switch on my TV.
Oh, so you might
I'm
as well
going to use it mainly for
You can skin a light too, though. My light is skin.
That's why I'm thinking of just getting the light because I don't play enough stuff on the TV, so I'm mostly going to be playing on the regular.
Yeah, no, you should definitely get a light then. You should get a light.
Because I already have an Xbox to watch my TV programs like Netflix and Hulu and stuff.
Okay.
You should definitely get a light. Save yourself $100 if that's the case.
I'm like, I just want a pink one.
Mine is Princess Peach.
Oh, that's cute.
For obvious purposes,
Yes.
The princess. What was I gonna look up real quick to ask?
Right. Good. Wait. Speaking of which, with the light, so my husband just called me in there just to be like, "Hey, so did you forget about this?" I was like, "Oh, I totally forgot." Okay, so Nintendo has issues with their Joy-Cons. They drift after a while. Mine is drifting now, but I've been having my Switch for a while. But so if you have a light, you can't just switch out the Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. My brother, he's had a Switch for a while, and when I play it, his does the drift. It's so irritating.
Oh yeah.
So if you get a light and then it starts drifting and stuff, you're gonna have to send the whole thing in or something, or just because the Joy-Cons don't come off. Or but baby, you can just get a controller anyways, right? You can just get a controller.
So I mainly want to play Smash and Pokemon.
He's like, yes. I have one of my favorite controllers. Looks like an old school NES controller.
Ooh.
One of my favorite controllers. But I have a lot of controllers, legit a lot of Switch controllers.
Like controller.
Yeah.
That was my song.
You know who I've been listening to a lot more of that I was not listening to before, music wise? Dula Lipa.
Really?
I love her.
I never disliked her music, but she wasn't one of the artists that I would go to. But I've been really loving her new. I just recently got into her Moonlight album or whatever, or the new one.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been listening to that a lot lately.
I swear, just so you know, I'm paying attention. I'm just looking for a March background for my bullet journal. I'm just looking for a March background. I'm like,
I'm trying to think of random stuff to say. I was like, see what else. I mean, I guess I can mention it. Our book club book. I'll get it. I'll get that just so we all know.
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot too.
I actually might be doing a video called my unemployed TBR. Since I might be unemployed for a week or two, so that'll be fun. Oh. Because my last day with my company is on Friday, and if my background check comes back before Friday, I will be unemployed on Monday, technically speaking, until my background check comes in or it comes back. And at the beginning of this week, I was stressing out about it. I'm pretty sure I saw the tweet. But I was stressing the fuck out about it at the beginning of this week. But I was just like, you know what? At this point, it is what the fuck it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not a thug. I ain't got nothing in the background. So it is what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stressed out.
Yeah, our March book is going to be Palo Santos and the River of Tears.
Yes. Okay.
by T. Lorna K. I should know how to pronounce this name better, but you know me, I can't pronounce the author's name, so
I was
I'm a
gonna
stop. But it's in the Rick Riordan Presents line, and it is about,
if you could put the author's name in chat, please.
Yeah.
So I can look it up.
Yeah. All right, we'll put the full name in the chat.
Okay.
But it is about a girl who, I guess, from what I remember, because I'm not looking at the description at the moment, her friend goes missing, and this is a middle grade book. Her friend disappears, and apparently she believes La Riona is behind it.
That's like the river witch lady, right?
The crying ghost
Right.
lady.
So you trying to scare me? Okay, got it. That's what's up. I'm about to die.
It's middle grade, so
Okay. I'm down.
And so I was talking to Malia about it, or we talked about it recently. But I think I'm going to be stepping away from the court system for the themes. Like, I might still do it, but I was like, okay, that's a lot to think about. I'd rather just choose the books. But I do want us to focus on authors of color.
Yeah.
For fantasy books, because I've been trying to do that. Like, our first book was by a Black woman. Our Year of the Witching. Our second book was by a Filipina author. Our third book was by a white author, and then our recent book we missed our meeting because everybody got busy, was by a Chinese, I believe, Asian author. This one is by a Latina. I'm assuming Mexican because La Muerte is not La Muerte. La Leona is usually more Mexican centered.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have not picked our next book, but our May book is going to be for Haitian History Month. Our dreaded and reddited here, she actually helped us pick out the book.
Period.
If you want to explain it, you can explain it better than I can because you know it off the top of your head.
Like that.
She's been silent the entire time.
I was here. No, I was here. I'm just also working on my training, so I'm paying attention, but I'm also anyway. So Remembrance by Rita Woods was my favorite book of last year. It's about this lady who gets taken from Haiti and is moved to Louisiana, and she meets these two other ladies, and she ends up creating this place called Remembrance, and it's basically a place where if runaway slaves can run to it and get to it, it becomes invisible to white people. So this witch lady that they took from Haiti is teaching these other two witches how to do the same thing and to keep Remembrance safe, because it's with their power that Remembrance can actually become a thing. And then now they have to you have to understand the backstory to understand why the fourth lady is being picked now. And it just it's so good. And then the power, the corruption, I don't know, the Creole, the so good. It's so good.
And you will be joining us for our meeting that month.
Yes, yes, so good.
Now I'm all hyped for it.
Yeah, so
this sounds so good.
May book, Remembrance. And the author's name is
Rita Woods.
Rita Wood.
That's gonna be good.
You know, we were talking about that, and I was like, okay, that's gonna be our May book, definitely.
Okay.
And also, the way our club is going to go is middle grade. Then we're going to do a young adult. So our next, not in March, but April book will be young adult, and then Remembrance is an adult book. And so I'm going to try to keep so we're not reading the same kind of story over and over again.
We're doing the Hazelwood in April, right? Is that what you said?
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to look for more of another person of color author, but we still might do the Hazelwood. But I know I haven't. That's gonna be my backup in case.
Can I propose Black Girl Unlimited?
Yeah, I'll look at that.
Okay.
That way, if I'm not mistaken, hold on. Black girl unlimited.
I don't know what you gonna say. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Be nervous. No.
I am.
Okay, don't have nothing to say.
Well,
I look at it because I still have like some other books I want to like just check through. So because I want us to have a bunch of different like, so we're not reading the same type of story over and over again.
Mhm.
Like I want each book to kind of have a different vibe.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know how, like there's like the same story over and over again. And, like,
Well, look, Black Girl Unlimited. I promise you, it's a whole different vibe. Like, whoo, child.
yeah, let me write that down so I know to look it up.
I can't wait to talk about it in a wrap up because I have thoughts.
You have thoughts?
It's so good. Like, Echo, Miss Ma'am.
I think that with the cover, I think the reason why I wasn't interested in it is because I don't like the cover. And if I don't like the cover of a book, I will literally pass straight by a book quickly. Like, even if the book is probably really good, I will be like, nah, no.
Well, you will have to read it without the cover because
I got you. I can do that.
Because
So when we're gonna try to, even though I'm in a reading slump and you're in a reading slump, when we gonna try to do that buddy read for our daughter of Smoke and Bone?
I'm down. I got the whole.
Never mind.
I
You
got,
got the whole series.
Yeah, I'm down to buddy read that. I'm doing my first buddy read next month with someone from Twitter. We're doing the Kane Chronicles.
I just had flashbacks to when I read it.
What
I
the
love
hell
that story. I've read it before, but I want to reread it because I know the movies are gonna. Netflix is doing the King Chronicle movies.
What is it?
It's so you know how Rick Riordan made the Percy Jackson series?
Uh-huh.
He made the King Chronicles, which is supposed to be, instead of like Greek gods, it's supposed to be Egyptian gods. So it's a trilogy, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of demigods, it's like magicians, and it's really
feel like it's such an underrated series.
It's underrated by people. That's why it's underrated. But that sounds dope as fuck.
I really liked it. I've read the trilogy before, but I want to, because I know they're doing the movies in. I don't know when they're coming out, but Netflix announced they're going to be doing the trilogy movie for that series. So I'm excited. Hopefully they don't Winx Club us.
Oh.
Because I wanted to watch it recently, and like my inner child or inner fanboy came and beat the fuck out of me.
No,
so
my best friend watched the first episode, and I saw a small clip. Transformation trash, outfits trash, backstory trash,
Injustice for Flora
trash.
Oh god!
I'm still on that girl on TikTok. I got in a whole debate for about how what they did to Flora was whitewashing.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that was a mess.
I'm like, why are you defending this with your whole self? You're defending this.
I was talking to my husband's friend about it, mind you, he's a white man, okay? I was like, so from what I hear, I was like, I haven't seen anything myself about it. I was like, but from what I hear, they whitewashed the characters and stuff. He was like, nah, there was like the music one. The music one was all like, ethnic. I was like,
ooh.
You say that with your whole chest?
Ethnic.
I was like, ooh. We're not gonna talk about this. I was like, we're not talking about this. It's fine. It's stuff. And then my husband was looking at me like, bruh. He was all like, I don't know him, babe. I was like, Jesus. Yeah. I was just like, so what exactly happened? Like, I missed all of it. I don't know.
Did you never watch the cartoon?
I watched the cartoon.
Okay, so Flora, who was she was supposed to be based off J-Lo, so people say she's supposed to be Latina, but she was clearly a dark-skinned character. was replaced by a white girl named Tara. Same power set, and people are like, "Oh, well, they got plus size representation. Latinas can be plus size,
Right?"
Like,
I heard that. So at first it was Flora, but because of the outrage of whitewashing, they changed it then to Tara.
And then they're like, "But she's her cousin. She's her cousin." I don't care if she's her mom. She's not the right race. Like,
Wow.
you still took a person of a character of color and replaced her with a white woman. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, and no hate to the actress, but
I don't know.
and then also I heard they like did Aisha dirty. That like they made her basically like, if you watch Vampire Diaries, they made her more like Bonnie,
Oh, come on.
like
No.
Captain Save-A-Ho, basically.
You know we be saving the hoes, though. You know.
It's just all around
But-
trash. I saw the transformation scene with Bloom. It was like all this dramatic, like, I don't know, the scene, and then all you see is her getting like tiny ass fire wings and the same bland outfit. And I was like, what is this? What is this for?
But I do have something in the works. I am trying to create a Winx themed read along.
I saw that.
I'm waiting till the summer when I'm like less stressed with work and I have more like time to mentally think about it. But I'm like in the process of making that.
That's awesome. Are you excited?
Yeah, the way I have it set up is like each girl is a team, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So like if each girl, the way I have it set up, like each book you read in the challenge, something like make it last a month maybe, so people can read as many books.
Mm-hmm.
But for each book you get a point, and the number of points equals the level fairy you are. So like if you read one or two books, you're like a regular fairy. If you read 3 to 4, you're an Enchantix fairy. 5 to like whatever number you read, you're Sirenix. You get extra points if you do bookish. You know that book outfit challenge? Because Winx was all about fashion.
This one's famous for right here.
Yeah, right? You get extra points
For real?
if you do a book challenge that. And then I want like
Malia.
for each of the fairies of color, one of the challenges will be to read a book by that author, by an author of color.
Awesome.
So like for Flora, read a book by a Latinx author. For Aisha, read a book by a Black author. And for Musa, read a book by an Asian author.
Okay.
So that we don't forget what matters representation.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's dope.
But yeah, so far I'm just like, this is it's fun. It's just like, how do I word things and make it look nice?
Do what you want to, and if anybody says something, you beat their ass.
I mean, yeah. 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 So maybe like, but I believe we are gonna call it because it's about like 7:15. Because I gotta get dinner, see what the family want to do. But I had real fun talking to you guys. Maybe put it later. I don't know.
Happy birthday.
Happy
you.
birthday! Sorry, okay.
I'm 23. I was talking to somebody on the like comic book server thing I joined, and it was like the adult area where so like the people could talk without having to worry about little kids being there. And they were like, "How old are you?" I said my age. He said, "Oh, you like 6 years older than me." Because I guess they're 18, and I'm like, "Oh, my hip."
Damn.
I was like, yeah, they're like, "You 6 years older?" I was like, "Oh, my hip." Damn. They said they were gonna bring me a walker.
Dang.
I know, but I was laughing. So, and apparently, to my friends, I'm the grandmother level. I've evolved past being the mom friend to the grandma friend.
Please,
But to be fair, on their thing, when I came over to the house, I had my bag and I went like this. I was like, y'all want some candy?
Oh no! You know what?
And they're like, okay, you reached the grandma level. And then I was sitting like this. I had the blanket on my chair.
You know what?
So I was thinking like, I can't be mad that you said I've reached grandma level friend.
Oh my god! He sounds like you want some hard candy, baby.
Want some?
I ain't got much, but I have these peppermints.
You guys know those strawberry candies? The ones that
Yeah,
are in the strawberry
you get
wrapper?
those at Michael's. Just so y'all know, they're at Michael's.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Every like older family member I know, she got those candies.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, I am the grandma friend. And I'm the oldest of our friend group, only by a couple weeks to one, but and they're all listening to like Cardi B and I'm listening to Respect. Or I'll listen to like Whitney. Yeah. But I forgot who I told. My nieces, I was watching my nieces yesterday. And I was like, what music? Because I had my music on. And I was like, what music do you guys like to listen to? And my youngest niece, not youngest, but she's 10 years younger than me. She's like, I like dirty rap. And she was like, you wouldn't know it. Like I was too old or something. I was like, I know Doja. I know Nicki. I know Cardi. Like, I know rappers.
I know rappers.
And I was like, okay, let me ask you a serious question. And I looked at her dead in the eye. I said, who's the queen of rap? She looked at me and said, Cardi B.
Who?
My niece.
It's okay. It's a baby. She don't know. It's a baby. It's okay, princess.
I was like, I looked at her and I said, no, wrong. I was like, it's Nicki Minaj. And she's like, okay, sorry. I was like, Cardi's ghostwriter.
Fuck.
You know.
No hate to Cardi. I just like she don't write her own raps.
She don't do a lot of shit.
And then someone was like, "Oh, I don't care about their music. I like their personality better." I'm like, then you can't say she's a better rapper. Like,
yeah,
it's just. Okay. But before I get canceled for saying something about Cardi B,
I ain't got time.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the broadcast and then I'll